Let's get something out of the way right now. If you're looking for a perfectly smooth highway cruise with predictable roads and zero surprises, well, you're watching the wrong video. But if the idea of riding a motorcycle through jungles, mountains, river crossings and remote villages sounds like your kind of adventure, then, hey, welcome. This is TerraVerde ADV. Our rides take place deep in the mountains and forests of Mindanao in the southern Philippines. This is a place of towering mountain ranges, jungle valleys, coastal roads, and rural landscapes where motorcycles are still the best way to explore. Most travelers never see these places, but riders do. But right now we're starting here in Mindanao, but this is just the beginning. Soon we'll be expanding to bigger journeys. The Mindanao Loop, the Philippines Ring of Fire route, island adventures across multiple provinces. Each tour connecting roads, cultures, and landscapes few riders have ever experienced. The adventure is just getting started, and if you're watching this video, you might be one of the first to ride it. Most TerraVerde riders are between their 30s and 60s. People who love motorcycles, people who love travel, people who understand that the best rides aren't always the fastest ones. They're the ones with the best stories at the end of the day. Most of the time we cruise at around 50 to 80 kilometers per hour. It's relaxed, it's scenic, and, we're really just enjoying the ride. But remember, this is adventure touring. That means every now and then the road might turn into a gravel track, or maybe a muddy trail, or even a poorly maintained farm road. Sometimes we face a steep mountain climb, or a narrow jungle path. There are days when we cross rivers, or come across washed-out roads, and sometimes the road just disappears, and we follow the trail instead. Honestly, that's where the adventure really begins. Before you start imagining chaos, just relax. Our guides always stop before any difficult sections. They explain the terrain, they show everyone the safest line, and they guide the whole group through. Sometimes there's even a slightly more challenging line for those riders who want to test themselves a bit. But the goal is always the same. Everyone gets through, and everyone keeps smiling. There's one rule that matters more than anything else. Ride your own ride. There's no racing, no showing off, and absolutely no pressure to keep up. Adventure riding isn't about proving something. It's really, just about enjoying the road. Okay, so here's how the group works. At the front, you'll always find the tour leader. Right behind the leader are the less experienced riders. This is honestly the safest place to ride because you can watch the leader's line and learn from it. Then you've got the intermediate riders, followed by the stronger riders. And at the very back, there's the sweep rider. The sweep rider is basically our safety net. If something happens, they handle it. No one gets left behind, ever. Alright, here's the simplest rule that keeps the group together. If you reach a junction and you lose sight of the rider behind you, just stop. Wait right there. When they arrive, you continue. That one rule really keeps the entire group connected. Motorcycle groups like ours communicate using simple hand signals. You'll see these constantly during the ride, so let's go through the important ones. Hazard left, left arm pointing down, which means there's something dangerous on the left. Hazard right, right arm pointing down, so watch the right side of the road. Slow down, left arm out, palm down, moving up and down. That's your cue to reduce speed. Something ahead needs caution. Stop, left arm raised, palm forward. That's time to stop. Single file, one finger raised, so ride single file. Fuel stop, closed fist tapping the helmet, which means a fuel stop is coming up. And finally, the universal signal riders love, hand on helmet. Hand on top of the helmet means one thing, police ahead. Now you know. Your guides, well, they know these roads. They've ridden them before, and honestly, they know where the good lines are and where those tricky parts like to hide. If a guide tells you where to ride, just ride there. Sometimes, the safest line through mud or water isn't really obvious. Experience, that's what makes the difference. Here's something most riders discover, usually on their very first adventure tour. The best moments are never the ones you expect. It might be a tiny village tucked deep in the mountains, or maybe a jungle road that suddenly opens up to a breathtaking view. Or yeah, even a muddy trail that turns into the best story of the entire trip. Those, honestly, are the moments you remember. Right now, TerraVerde ADV rides through the mountains and forests of Mindanao. But, you know, we're just getting started. Pretty soon we'll be exploring new routes. The Mindanao Loop, the Philippines Ring of Fire route, and even multi-island adventure rides. The Philippines is without a doubt one of the most incredible riding destinations in the world, and we're just beginning to explore it. So, here's the real question. Are you looking for predictable roads and safe little loops? Or are you searching for an adventure you'll still be talking about years from now? If it's the second one, then you're exactly where you should be. The roads are waiting, the mountains are waiting, and the adventure is about to begin very soon. Welcome to TerraVerde ADV,